Here she is mocking my love, and he's never been in love himself. Wait, what's that light coming from the window over there? It's like the east, with Juliet as the morning sun. Rise, Juliet, beautiful sun, and kill the jealous moon, who's already fading and sad because you are far more beautiful than she is. Don't swear off men like the virgin moon goddess Diana. The moon envies you anyway. Her virginal appearance is weak and pale. Only fools want to emulate it and get rid of it.
Juliet appears above at the window.
It's my lady! Oh, it's my love! Oh, if she only knew I love her! She's talking, but I can't hear anything. What does it matter? Her expression means something, and I can answer that. No, I'm being too forward. She's not talking to me. Oh, if two of the most beautiful stars had to leave heaven on important business, they'd ask her eyes to do the twinkling for them while they were gone. What if her eyes took their place in the sky? Those stars became her eyes? Her beautiful face would outshine those stars in her head like daylight outshines lamps with her eyes. And the sky would be so bright at nighttime that birds would be convinced it was day. Look at how she leans her cheeks on her hand. I wish I wore a glove on her hand so I could touch her cheek.
Oh my!
She's speaking! Oh, she's speaking! Bright angel, after all, you look so gorgeous above me as an angel, and heaven sailing through the lacy clouds, where looks immortal gazing up in wonders.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, why are you named Romeo? Disown your family and refuse your name. Or, if you will not, then swear that you will love me, and I'll stop being a Capulet.
Should I wait for her to say more, or shall I answer her now?
It's only your name which is my enemy. You are who you are, even if you weren't a Montague. What is a Montague? It's not a hand, nor a foot, nor an arm, nor a face, nor any other concrete part of the body. Oh, be some other name. What's in the name? A rose would just smell as sweet as if they called it by any other name. Romeo, if he had a different name besides Romeo, would be just as perfect as he is with that name now. Romeo, take off your name, and in exchange for that superficial part of you, take all of me.
I'll take you at your word. Just call me Love, and I'll rebaptize myself with a different name from now on. I won't be Romeo.
Who is this man who's hiding in the night and overhearing my private thoughts?
Hold on. I don't know what to tell you who I am by using my name. My name, my dear saint, is now awful to me. Since it's your enemy, if I had my name written down somewhere, I'd tear up that paper.
I haven't even heard the tongue speak 100 words, but I recognize the voice. Aren't you Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, beautiful saint, if either one displeases you.
How did you come here, and why? Tell me. The old charred walls are high and hard to climb, and if you were found here by any other of the family would be killed, considering who you are.
I flew over these walls with Cupid's light wings, for some barriers cannot keep love out. Love will dare to attempt to do whatever it can to do. Therefore your kinsmen are no obstacle to me.
If they do see you here, they'll murder you.
I have the dark cloak of night. I have the dark cloak of night to hide me from under their sight, and unless you will let me back, let them find me here. It's better for my life to be ended by their hatred than prolonged without your love.
Who gave you directions to my house?
Love prompted me to ask where you live. He gave me directions, and I lent him my eyes to find where you live. I'm no ship's navigator, but I would make the most adventurous voyages to the most distant shores for such a valuable treasure as you.
You know my face is masked by the darkness, otherwise you'd see a young girl's blush on my cheeks for everything you heard me say tonight. I wish I would have thought about the way I said it. I wish I would deny what he said. But oh well, goodbye, formality. Do you love me? I know you'll say yes, and I'll believe you. But if you swear it, I worry that you might be lying. As they say, Jove laughs at lovers' betrayals. Oh, gentle Romeo, if you do love me, tell me with good faith. Or if you think I've been won over too quickly, I could pout and play the hard to get, so that you'll have to woo me. But if you don't think that I'm too hasty to fall in love, I will not refuse you for the world. In truth, dear Montague, I'm too much in love, and so I suppose you might think I'm behaving improperly, but trust me, I'll prove to be a truer lover than those with more cleverness to play games. I should have made you try more, I must confess, but you haven't overheard my true passionate feelings of love before I knew you were there, so please pardon me for my boldness, and don't think I'm taking this lightly in the dark night.
Dear lady, I swear by the blessed moon that gives a silver glow to these orchard treetops.
Don't swear by changing the moon that varies during its monthly orbit. You might prove just as variable.
What should I swear by?
Don't swear at all. Or if you want to swear, swear by yourself, the idol I worship, and then I will believe you.
If my beloved...
Wait, don't swear. Although I'm so happy with you, I can't be happy without making a commitment tonight. It's too rash, too sudden. We haven't thought it through. It seems so much like lightning that disappears before anyone can even say, "Look, light." Sweetheart, good night. This promise of love might bloom when we next meet like a bud matured into a flower under the heat of summer. Good night. Good night. May you be as content and glad as I hear I am.
Oh, are you going to leave me so unsatisfied?
What kind of satisfaction can you expect tonight?
The exchange of our vows of love.
I've already given you my vow of love before you asked for it tonight. And yet, I wish I could give it again for the first time.
You take it back? For what purpose, my love?
Just to be generous and give it to you again. And yet, I already have the one and only thing I want. My desire to give you just as big as the sea, and my love is as deep. The more I give it to you, the more I have, for both love and my sea in the infinite. Nurse calls from the offstage. I hear someone calling me inside. Goodbye, my love. I'm coming, dear. Dear nurse. Just stay a while. I'll come back.
Oh, blessed night. I'm afraid since it's night, this is just a dream too wonderful to be real.
Just a brief word, dear Romeo, and then good night, indeed. If your intentions are honorable and you'd like to marry me, send me a message tomorrow night about where and what time you'd like to meet me. I'll send a messenger. I'll leave my future at your feet and follow through the world, my lord. Madam, I'm coming. But if you're not serious, then I beg you. Madam, I'm on my way. Just a minute. To quit pursuing me and leave me on my grief, I'll send someone to you tomorrow.
That's the way my soul will prosper.
1,000 times good night.
I'm 1,000 times worth off without the light you give. A lover goes towards his love like a schoolboy runs away from his books, but a lover leaves his love like a schoolboy trudges to school again.
Psst, Romeo, psst. If only I could call Romeo like a skilled falconer who calls his birds to return. But being bound by my family's attitude towards the Montagues, I'm stuck using a house whisperer. Otherwise, I would make Romeo's name echo off the mountains and make the goddess Echo herself hoarse from repeating Romeo so much.
Your voice seems to come from my very soul. By night, sweet lovers' voices go like the softest music.
Romeo,
My dear,
what time tomorrow shall I send a messenger to you?
at the hour of 9.
I won't fail. It seems like 20 years until then. I forgot why I called you back.
I'll happily stand here until you remember.
I shall forget what I was thinking so that you'll have to stay here and remember only how much I love your company.
And I'll stay forever, having you forget forever, forgetting any other home but this.
It's almost morning and I want you to go. Oh, but I don't want you to go further than a little. Hop from my hand before you're pulled back. Like the bird of a spoiled child who keeps the thing like a poor prisoner out of jealousy for its freedom.
I wish I were your bird.
Dear, so do I, but I would kill you with it too. Much affection. Good night. Good night. Parting is such a sweet sadness that I would willingly say goodbye over and over until the next morning.
May sleep be in your eyes and peace in your heart. If only I could be asleep in peace to rest there. I'll go to the cell of my priest, ask him to help, and tell him about my good.